Hi guys! It was suggested that I show what I'm doing with mosaics. Here, let me go over here. See, I had the hole in my floor fixed. And yes, it's offset, but that's okay because furniture goes over it on the other side. It doesn't matter. It's all good. I just needed my floor fixed. And so, I'm going to do a mosaic on top of it, of course. Ha ha. And I have some, I think it's 3/8 tempered glass, and because glass can be really, really slippery, I am going to make wider grout lines than I usually do, or that's my goal. And because the grout will catch your shoe or your barefoot or whatever, it'll be fine. And to try to hold it together, though, in some pieces, hopefully about this size, or irregular pieces, but about that size, I painted the one side with 2 coats of Mod Podge, and then I let them dry really, really well between coats, and now it is ready to go under the, I'm going to wrap it up in this cloth, and I'm going to break it. First, I need to show you what I did. This tray is a little bit smaller than the sheet of glass I'm using, so I built it up with cardboard underneath to hold it up because I need the glass at the very edge of the tray so that I can tap the corner either with a hammer or my nippers. And so what you do is you wrap it up, and you have to do this for safety reasons, because if you just hit it and break it, it's going everywhere. And because I'm sorry about the bad video. Tempered glass goes everywhere. All right, so that's that. Okay, I'm going to finish folding this up, wrapping this up like a little glass present, and I'll be right back. All right, I have it wrapped up. I kind of left this one little, this is the corner of the glass right here under my fingers. Now, I just saw this done today on a video. I have never done it this way. I usually tapped it with a hammer, but this looked like it was less noisy and gave a cleaner break. So I'm going to, it's kind of hard to see and work it through the camera. I'm just going to, I'm scared. I'm going to put that between the wheels of my nippers and give it a squeeze. Oops, I haven't got the glass in there. Just a second. Dang it. I can't get my hands on it. Hold on. I'm going to just set you down for a second. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I had to get that lined up. All right, I've got my nippers on the corner of the glass, and I'm just going to give it a squeeze. And you're going to hear some noise going on. It'll be fun. It's not making noise. Oh, yes, it is. Ha-ha! Okay, I'm only going to expose it a little bit right now because, yeah, it's going to be popping. You see it's coming apart, and which is fine. That's great. That's great. It's doing what it's supposed to do. And it's going to keep cracking and popping for a little while. So I'm going to leave it covered up. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do over here. Okay, here, I got to move my chair. It's tight quarters in here. Now, I'm moving kind of slow. I had a bad fall this morning in the driveway. Oh, dear. Okay, here we go. My goal here is I've got some squiggly lines drawn in, which you probably can't see. I can. Believe me, they're there. So I'm going to paint these 3 colors in, but I've watered them way down, shook them up. They're metallic colors. And they have to dry really well. I kind of want them to meld and blend together, and they have to dry really well. And I'm not going to do all that on video because everybody knows how to paint, and I don't have any idea what I'm doing. I might just make a huge mess. So Okay, so that's where we're at for now, and I'll come back after I get it painted and show you where we're at, because it has to dry for a really long time before I start Mosaic. And I think I forgot to say in the beginning, after you've done the Mod Podge and it's dried really, really well, before you flip it over, you put the Mod Podge side down, because you want to glue the Mod Podge side down. And I guess, I mean, that's the way I've always done it. I suppose you could glue it up, and then it would come off in the grouting process. So, which is fine too, because once it's glued down, you don't need it to hold together. The glue will do that. So, all right, we'll see you later. Okay, I'm back. I left these here on the floor to show you I use the wadded up paper towel to dab at the paint. And because I put it on and then I dabbed a lot of it back off again. Okay, now I know you guys are gasping, but you know me, I'm not afraid of color. And yes, I did this in my house at my door jamb. That's the way it's going to be. It'll lighten up quite a bit when it finishes drying, and when the tempered glass gets over the top, it'll lighten up. Let me get a piece and see. It's still kind of wet, but I think it'll be okay to just set a piece on there gently. Let me get one. I don't want to break it apart. Okay, I'm just going to lean down and kind of show you. Well, you can't really tell, but it will be lighter when it's all done. And I probably will break that up in a few different pieces, but you can see, because I do want wider grout lines between it. The main thing is that the floor is fixed. And those of you that have been watching my videos before know that I do a lot of crazy stuff, and I just have to keep proving it every once in a while. So anyway, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to film my doing the mosaic. This is several hours of work sitting down on the floor. My poor old body is going to be screaming at me. So anyway, I'll get that done and be back. I'm going to edge around the edges where the linoleum meets the landing there with that metal stuff. I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. And I'll show you how my glass ended up breaking. I don't know where I put that piece. I guess this is the piece I picked up. Anyway, there's a lot of bigger pieces, but it breaks apart fairly easily. See, if I just grab a hold of a piece, it'll come apart. I don't want to mess with it too much yet until I'm ready to break the pieces into the sizes that I want. Once you start tearing it apart, it's like here you can see it starts coming apart. So I want to keep it together as much as possible. I'm going to cover it up to keep the kitties out of it. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be back when I get the other part done. Bye now. Hi guys. Finally done. I had my friend come by and put that edging on for me, because I really don't know how to do it. I had a terrible time finding the right kind of edging for that. It isn't exactly what I wanted, but it was about all I could get in this day and age and my availability to shopping. Anyway, it's done. It's been grouted. I need to seal it, and then it'll be ready to. And I will do that before I'll clean it up a little bit more, and then I'll get it sealed real well, and that way the grout stays a little bit cleaner. And I'm happy with it. I need to move the furniture back. I'll be glad to get that done, but I wanted to get the video done first. And anyway, excuse me, I thank you for watching and liking, subscribing if you choose. And I know this isn't planty content, but you know, it is what it is. People do show interest in my mosaics. So we'll see y'all later. Bye now.